Hello everybody, welcome back to my playthrough of Wild Arms, and well, for this one, we're gonna go to the Maze of Death. So let's just leave for now. And let's see, where could it be? Oh, it's in the northwest area, right about here. There's also an enemy I could find in the desert, but I think it's rare and I never ran into it in a test run. Alright, so let's start here. I think it's this way. And got our first new enemy, Rachel. They can inflict confusion, so you gotta beware. Yeah, in a group of two, I think melee is good enough. Really gotta be aware of them, particularly when they can inflict confusion on you. And not worth a lot of Gala, that's for sure. Alright, got a Mystic Apple, an Agile Apple, a Hardy Apple, and a Power Apple. So yeah, let's give that Mystic Apple to Cecilia, the Hardy Apple to Rudy, the Agile Apple to Jack, and also Jack can have the Power Apple. I'm just gonna arrange everything back to the way it was. Ooh, also those puddles on the ground, they can damage you. So be aware when you're running around. Alright, so what I'm going to do next is push this. Alright, and there's a new enemy, Gemstone. Luckily it's by itself, and the enemy has high defense. That crit ultimately is not going to matter because Jack can still one-shot it before it can cast shield on itself. Alright, that room I just popped into, that's for later. Alright, let's see. I should be able to head this way. I do gotta remember that Rachel can drop pinwheels. Let's keep going. Alright, I'm gonna have to reset this room. Might as well push this back, then push this to the left and go down this time. You gotta beware of the puddles. There we go. Alright, got a new enemy here, Minion. He knows what you did last summer, so I might as well see if I can master Trickster. I mean, you can steal heat salves from him, but I just mainly want to have Trickster ready. There's a point where I will be using that to farm for a particular item. Alright, let's go this way and head south. Ooh. Alright, I want to push this statue. I got statue 2. I believe there's 5 altogether. Yeah, I might as well try and nab one, but they can cast Spark. And while I got Trickster, I did not get the item. Yeah, I think I might as well try Mystic on this bone. And there's the trophy for Mystic Mastery. Use Mystic to unleash the potential of 10 unique items. Yeah, the bone cast Lucky Shot. I need to check Cecilia's luck to make sure this works out. Ooh. And Cecilia's gained a level for it. Alright, so let's see. Cecilia's luck is considered good. Rudy's is not. Yeah. Ooh, I should switch to champion and get this crest graph. Alright, confirm that I pushed the statue. Yeah, while I was trying to record earlier, I accidentally missed one. And I feel like it's more of a hassle to go back to get it. And earlier, I pushed the switch to Grayson Stairs to get down. Alright, now, unfortunately, this formation is not conducive to Spark, since Spark is a group of enemies and they're 3 separate ones. I think any magic would do in this. Well, any magic attack should do. I don't think they have anything of note to steal. But yeah, that defense, Rudy can't take them out in one shot. Alright. But it's a good way to get some good Gala. Alright, let's push this statue. Alright, that should be the third one. And this way. Alright, magic carrot right near that bubbling pool. Yeah, let's go down. Alright, this is a formation I worry about, but it's not much to worry about since you can Sonic Buster all four Rachels and take them all out in one go. As long as Jack's fast enough to not get confused. That worked out well. Alright, gonna pass by this one for now. But next, let's push this statue. That should be 4. Ooh. Forgot that pool of acid. Okay, press that switch. Alright, got the bandana. Yeah, while I was trying this earlier, I actually stole something, so that's actually the second item I stolen. Alright, not bad. Yeah, so I pressed the switch to make those stairs appear. And yeah, let's continue going down. Let's go this way. Alright, so yeah. Grab this and I get a clear chime. I'm gonna put that on Jack. It nullifies confusion and him having it make the ratios a bit easier. Might as well drop off. And run down this way. Oh, this was what I missed earlier. Yeah, this statue should be the last one I need. Alright, might as well head on up. Good crit, Cecilia. Not enough. Alright. Good work, Cecilia. Alright, Rudy's gained a level. Alright, and now for this room. Notice how all the knight statues are moved to the side. That's what pushing those knight statues throughout the dungeon led to. And it leads to this. Yeah, I'm going to heal up first. Now, technically, you can... Now, what I'm about to do is... Well, once you grab this item here, there'll be a 3-minute timer. So, you have that long to leave the dungeon. I mean, the easy way would be to use escape and it'll take you right to the beginning, but... In case you didn't get the escape spell in your playthrough, I'm going to show what to do once you do grab the crystal bud. I'm going to make a point not to use escape Yeah, and now I get the crystal bud. That was a load-bearing item. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. We only got 3 minutes, and also around this area, it's possible to run into a white. Which, obviously, I did not for this run, but the good news is, when you go into an enemy encounter, the timer stays still. Alright, that should do it. Also, I would recommend that you, well, if there's anything you gotta do for what's about to come up, I would have recommended doing that before grabbing the crystal bud. because you don't want to accidentally run into what... what's coming up ahead. So yeah, now you remember this room? There's now no save point, but there is a cracked wall. So let's blow it up. Go through. Yeah, gotta go behind the demon statue. Well, the gargoyle statue. I shouldn't have said demon. Alright, Cecilia with the counter. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I might as well use handpan to grab the crest graph on the left side, and on the right side is another crest graph. Okay, let's head downstairs. This, and yeah, before I finish going up here, I'm gonna heal up. I don't think what's coming up ahead can inflict confusion, so I'm gonna go back to the hard guard. And actually, I'm gonna put Jack onto the fire rune and switch Cecilia to the Saint rune. Because now is optional boss time. Technically, you don't have to do this one, but it's worth doing. It's boss time, and we're here to kill chaos. Alright, so for Rudy, I want to start with this lucky card. Alright, for Jack, I'm going to say don't use Trickster. Chaos is not carrying an item. Let's get a Meteor Dive in. I think for Cecilia, I actually want to start with, I want to put Light Blow on Jack. Oh great, it's Gamma Ray. Ow! That hurt. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about this. Yeah, I don't have Mystic, and I'm pretty much gonna have to use Potion Berries. Well, I'm gonna have to pop the Potion Berry. I could technically heal, but actually I should heal. Save the Potion Berry just... Oh! I accidentally cast heal on Rudy. That's not good. Yeah, I might as well go lock on. And now I can actually Mystic this Potion Berry. Yeah, Gamma Ray is a strong single target enemy, and Chaos can inflict silence on the whole group. And unfortunately, I don't have any items that can nullify it. And a good thing I put light glow on Jack before the fight. Yeah, I think I could just pop the Violet Rose on Cecilia. Purple Electric's not good. Especially if combined with Gamma Ray. So what I want to do is, I'll keep Cecilia healed up, and that condition green gets rid of Jack's silence. Yeah, and I think now I can do Summon Guardian. Yeah, might as well use Accelerator Healberry, get Cecilia healed up. And wow, look at the amount of damage I just did. And Rudy and Cecilia are silenced. Wonder if I can just Mystic Violet Rose. Now Jack's silenced. Alright, go for it, Rudy. Yeah, I might as well put light glow onto Rudy just in... And it wasn't necessary because Chaos is killed. Alright, and Cecilia's leveled up, and I got 3,000 Gala. Death. It isn't the end, but a new beginning. Our civilization, bound by chaos, has turned your world into a temple of death, where nothing survives. Innocent one, release me from this land and use my powers to revive the dying land of Filgaia. And we get the Death Rune. Yeah, and I can choose to escape, or should you have been silenced or not have the escape spell, we can go all the way back. Ooh. Yeah, there's still plenty of time. Not really anything to worry about. Yeah, I just need to reset. finish this box and get on out of here. Alright, and there goes the Maze of Death. It's really gone. This was a one-time only dungeon, so if you didn't get all the treasures out there, you're pretty much out of luck. But I should have gotten everything I needed, and I think I'll call it an episode here. And now that we got the crystal bud, next episode we're finally going to deliver it to Bartholomew, and hopefully he can let us borrow his ship. So until next time, well, not borrow a ship, but hopefully he'll let us try and protect the statue that's well, on the ship. So until next time, I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day. So remember, stay safe, try to be kind to each other, and let your loved ones know that you love them and still need them in your life. You never really know when they need to hear it from you. Thank you, everyone.